Okay, so advice for the day. We reacted out of the monthly gap and the new week, new day opening fill. We're trending up inside of this very strong down move, and I am expecting targets lower simply to have this kind of high time frame AMD and continue to move down because I'm not entirely sure, or I kind of doubted that we will simply walk this sell-off back all the way up. And so on the 4 hour, we are inside this 4 hour gap. We just took the 4 hour intermediate high. And then on the 15 minute, we also have an S&T at the swing high inside this 4 hour. Then after sweeping this high, we made a 15-minute IFVG with the S&T at the highs. This high should now turn into high resistance highs, or a high resistance high. We have all of these stack lows to the downside. Let me mark this out. This 15-minute intermediate low as well. So I am overall bearish. However, if we open lower and just displace through the S&T here, I will see that as invalidation and probably see the daily gap as our draw for the day, because we do have that up here. So that's the bias for the day. What I would actually really like to see is an open high sweep of this intermediate 15-minute high, or maybe even yeah, this would actually be pretty good. Maybe resweep this and then deliver us lower. And got some shorts. Market opens in 30 seconds. Let's see. We already reswept this here. We also have a bunch of low resistance here. So if we could get an open high and then shorts, that would be very much ideal. Do we have any low time frame gaps here? No. Do I want to mark out this 5 minutes or the 15 minutes? I'm gonna do the 5 minutes for now. ES is pumping. About to take out the internal high. So yeah, if we could get a rescue of that, that would actually be very good, especially if we can get an SMT up there as well. But this displacement is looking very strong. Right, we take this out. Yes, hasn't. So here's what I'm thinking. If we just sweep this and see um, some confirmation to the downside, this would be my manipulation to take out all of these low resistance lows, especially if we can keep the S&P. However, if we displace through it and show continuations up, then we will probably see the daily gap as our draw, and it is a very strong close. There's the 5-minute close in 2 minutes. But even if we inverse the 5-minute here, we still are inside the 15-minute. So this high will kind of be my condition for now. And here, pushing through the high once again. We close above this high and keep displacing higher, then I'll probably flip my bias to bullish to the daily gap. And it looks like that's what we're doing. Yeah, it's a very strong close. All right, yes, took the 4-hour intermediate high as well. The structure is still definitely bullish. We are displacing through highs. We are respecting bullish gaps. The entire leg is just delivering off sell side. We have clearly shown now that we don't want to respect this gap. The S&T has been invalidated. We are displacing through these highs. The 15-minute inversion is insignificant. The 5-minute has been closed through. This leg is sponsored by the 30-minute gap here. So maybe we can open up a 5-minute gap here, retrace into it, and then get some continuations long. That's probably what I'm looking for. Or alternatively, if I don't get any entries to the upside and we just keep doing kind of this, then maybe we could find some rebalance next shorts here. It's like a 5-minute gap. Okay, we're about to open up a 5-minute gap. There we go. Okay, what I want to see now is for us to build some low resistance liquidity, retrace into here, and then get some sort of longs to the daily gap. Okay, so the 15 minutes is about to close up here as well. This pretty much just confirms definitely the daily gap is withdrawn. And then once we take the daily gap, I don't think I'm going to be looking for longs really, probably just a make short. If we don't get that, I'm not sure there are any more trades to take. Maybe internally. I guess we'll see. Fifteen minutes closed. Yeah, I could see us make shorts to the 5 minute because the way it's looking right now, we're probably not gonna get a retrace for longs. Oh, are we gonna go to the 5 minute now? We inverse this gap here in the 1 hour gap, but yeah. We do have an external SMT with this 1 hour gap, but we don't have any. This is the only internal low. And this is about to take the 5 minute already, so I'm not really too confident in this short. That's why I faded it, especially because my draw is the daily gap, so I don't want to be taking a short here. Maybe we can get an internal SMT here, and then continuation longs. Because we had 945 open up here. Yes, looks like could play out, but it's not a trade. Yeah, no, I'm not missing out on anything. Not taking this. Yes, is about to hit the 5 minutes. 5 minute hit. Okay, we hit the 5 minutes. Hmm. Are we actually gonna see shorts from here? It's almost looking like we will. Yeah, so the 5 minute CISD, then we have the external S&P, so there's 1 hour gap. So are we still bullish? What I want to see right now is kind of make an internal low and then get a internal stop hunt, something like this to then take continuations long to the internal high here. So this 5 minutes will basically just be my condition. I wouldn't want to short any time before we actually end up closing through it. And we're not getting any reaction from the 5 minutes. So it looks like we might actually be short here. ES fully moved through the 5 minutes. This is still a one. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's see if the 5 minute holds or not. ES is in a 15 minute now. And we're just stomping. Okay. We also the Q of this leg, so shorts will definitely be a valid idea. Here's the close here at 60. So let's see if this holds or not. Looks like it might. It did hold. So I'm not gonna short do this. ES is continuing lower. That hasn't closed 15 minutes yet. Okay. So continuations long were incorrect. Yes, it's about to take off a low here. Yes, took the low. And Q about to do so as well. At 10 a.m. opened here. Okay, so 10 a.m. open. We have already swept the 30-minute intermediate low, and we have this unfilled 5-minute up there. So if we're bearish, we would want to see an open high, which means that we would want to see this 5-minute get filled. We had an internal sweep, internal stop hunt. We are about to get this CISD, so this could be a mech, but it's just running away.
Order filled.
Got in there on the retest, and I'm going for this high here. Where am I in? 1075. Oh, that's a lot worse than I thought. 1075 here. And therefore just above 1R. Yeah, I'd say 2 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go back even once, yes, it's the 5 minutes. Okay, we tapped 10 a.m. open. I would really like to see us react off this area, also this breaker, and go higher now. That's not looking good. Okay, we made an internal SMT here. It's not looking too good. Yeah, that's cooked. We are cooked.
Stop field.
Okay, and there's a loss. Now, was this a good trade? At this point, we are bearish, but we have at 10 a.m. We didn't manipulate into anything here because we already hit the 30-minute gap. So to continue being bearish, we need an open high into this 5 minutes. So this 5 minutes should be in agreed upon DOL, meaning if we're gonna go higher, or if we're gonna go back up, we're gonna inverse this, and if we're gonna go lower, we're gonna open up into it and then go lower. So that really should have been the draw. However, it was not. But we also have the 15-minute CSD to the downside, so and where was it targeting up here? Maybe that was the issue. Oh, so now we're getting pro.
Order filled.
I'm gonna take the re-entry here because this seems very obvious now. We are still inside the 30-minute gap. Wait, oh, also like the 2 minute here thing. We're now gonna get to 5 minutes. Or not. Or not. Okay, yeah, this was pretty stupid, not gonna lie. Yeah, whether this wins or loses, this wasn't a good trade. And that's why it loses.
Stop field.
There. Yeah, let's choose a day. Fuck.